Hey, yo, peace. It's your man, Judge, man, coming right back at you with some of that real talk real fast, man. Hey, man, this right here is for entertainment purposes only, because I'm going to talk about the flat dome and with the flat earth and the round earth and the earth. And the point that I'm going to get at is that, man, by the time I get done with this here, you're going to understand why people see this thing that they call the flat earth. Okay. Here's this thing that they call the globe, and this is supposed to be the globe of the earth. And you see all the different continents, you know what I'm saying, on the earth. But in actuality, when you're looking at these different continents, in actuality, what the continents are only this big. Put it this way. The other bullies on the outside of the continent, on the outside of where we live at, it just so happened that the spot we live happens to be, I believe it's the heart chakra of this whole big planet. Because this planet is probably 100 times bigger than what we think it is. But we were quarantined in this small little area, and when they quarantined us, they gave us this little dome like this here, the firmament. So boom, they set the firmament on the planet. Can you see that? They set the firmament on the planet. And within the firmament is all 7 of the so-called, it's really 3 continents, not really 3, it's really 6 continents, but they call it 7. All of the continents exist within inside of this dome right here. This is why we believe it's a flat earth, because the bottom of the doggone dome is flat. So we only get a small curvature of the doggone planet. They call it the flat earth. Now, inside of the firmament, you have this thing, you have the black sun, you have the sun, you have many, and you have the moon. You may have 2 or 3 suns up inside of here. You have the black sun, then you have the moon. And every now and then they may line up and cause these things called eclipses. And every now and then, man has the ability to manipulate the movement of those things that we call suns and moons, and they can create a doggone eclipse. Now here, the firmament, it sits on top of the planet. It sits on part of the doggone planet. This right here, we were quarantined in this thing for years. We were quarantined in this damn dome for years. I'm going to say something real special about that. But anyway, inside of this doggone firmament, man, is where we exist, basically. And outside of these, they have other domes everywhere. Now, the pressure from the inside of this dome and the pressure from the outside of the dome, it packs it in together. It makes it real dense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times, man, things will hit this dome, and it'll scrub off because it's trying to fight its way through. It's a liquid, but it's still a liquid, but it's so compressed from the pressure coming from the outside of the dome and the pressure from the inside of the dome that it makes it hard for you to go through. That's why they have the same thing up under our oceans. There's certain parts up under the water where submarines, they can't go. They try to hit that bad boy, boom. It's just the same effect. The pressure of that bad boy got us locked in. But that's pretty much what's going down. You know what I'm saying? We've been living in this dome, and that's what I was going to say. The area that we live in is known as the Earth's heart chakra. And this spot had a whole bunch of gold. It had a whole bunch, look, this spot had a whole bunch of gold. All of those things that's showing up down there in the Grand Canyon, when you're seeing all those different, what you would call pyramids, and you're seeing different doggone buildings and stuff, a lot of those buildings were draped in gold. We literally had people living in not just one. The Grand Canyon was just one of the golden cities that we had. They got so much gold out of that doggone thing until, man, they have to ration gold out, because if they let everybody know how much gold we are, the price of gold gonna go down like that. So they give it out to us just a little at a time, you know what I'm saying? And then the people who needed the gold, when they came over here, go back and look at the Grand Canyon again. You could tell some kind of machinery was grinding and cutting through that bad boy, tearing out that doggone gold, and they was packing it up and taking it with them. The strangers who came to our land and placed us in this quarantine, they came and turned us into servants, and it was an experiment. When you got these suckers running around on this planet looking for the Garden of Eden, and real talk real fast, you've been living in the Garden of Eden the whole doggone time. Peace and blessings. Hey, you see the reflection of that? I'm out.